Hey folks, it's Nate. Thanks for joining me once again as we look to the horizon, and I'm back bringing you the weekly writing vlog. It has been a pretty productive week. I managed to get the last maybe. I guess I have to go back and make my editing pass on these. But I've been writing a series of essays on process. I don't think the first one is out yet. Maybe it is. No, I think the first one is going up this weekend. But I actually finished those, so I have four of those written. I have to go back and make sure and kind of compare my notes against what I wrote, make sure I got down everything I wanted to. But I'm pretty sure I covered the state of my process pretty well in those four essays. I feel really good about them. It's been interesting to look at my process and realize like you talk about writing like it's this thing you just sit down and do from beginning to end. And in trying to break up my process, I realized how much I actually do jump around in it. I don't really talk about that too much in the essays, but as I was trying to break things down, I realized that, I kind of do this in parallel with this and that in parallel with the other thing. Um, Honestly, it's surprising when you think about it how much is done sitting down with a pad of paper or a keyboard in front of you and how much is done when you're doing something else and you're trying to work out in your mind the intricacies of your story. I'm told that Agatha Christie actually did a great deal of plotting for her stories while she was doing the laundry. And she would work out, which hands people were working with and how those clues would play through. And as I analyzed my own process, I realized I'm a lot like that too. Um, so it's kind of hard, when you're sitting down doing one thing and then other times of the day when you're up doing something else, also working on writing, it's kind of hard to pick apart those and put them into a linear this, then this, then this, then this. All in all, though, it was very interesting to sit down and pick through all those things and realize that it really is just a mishmash of things that I've tested that other people have done and found worked best for me. Um, I don't know how much use reading a process article series like this is going to be because the more I think about it, the more I feel that you just have to, you know, try a bunch of techniques and try them in a bunch of different orders and find what really gels for you with your, you know, the rhythm of life and how you work as a creator. Anyway, after that, I have a couple of review articles I want to do, and then um, I have a. I've been waffling a lot on the. I try and do at least once a year a lessons on storytelling from the story of history. Literally looking at news and saying what can we learn about storytelling from the way the news comes to us. I think there's a lot there that we can learn, and been a little bit different this time around. And I guess you'll just have to read that essay when it comes out. I have a pretty good idea what I want to write there, and I don't know. Usually, I try and be a little tongue in cheek with those because a lot of the news is really just if you look at it as history from the remove of 20 to 30 years, it's quite humorous. A lot of the things we think are really important at any given moment, but this one not really so much, and I'm sure you can imagine why, given what is happening in the world right now. But I still think there's something useful to say there, so uh, I will be writing that at some point, probably this week. I have been working on my outlines for um, the Dariel saga. I'm going to talk more about that, I think, in its own video. But I've been doing a slightly different outlining process because of the nature of the project. But all in all, it's been very fun, very entertaining, and I look forward to sharing all the details with you as time goes on. But in the meantime, I had a very productive week, and I hope you have as well. Talk to you later. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. A like button and a subscribe button down there. You can use those as you see fit. Peace.